So let's talk about storms, part two, for the second week here. Got to thinking about Peter when Jesus was out on the boat in the Sea of Galilee and walking on the water. And the disciples saw him from the boat, and Peter got out of the boat and walked on the water with Jesus for a little while. Then he got to looking around and seeing all the waves around him and got scared and intimidated and started to sink. And Jesus said, "Oh, you have little faith." And a lot of times in our storms in life, God calls us to get out of the boat. He wants us to get out of our comfort zone and trust Him. And so there's kind of two parts to this. The one part is, as Christians, we tell ourselves we do trust God. And we're going to go out on the limb for Him. So we do step out of the boat, but then we take our eyes off of Him and we start looking at the situation, and we doubt Him. And I think that's wrong on our behalf. It's human, but He wants us to stay focused on Him, and that's the point of today's talk, is staying focused on Him, even in the midst of the storms. A lot of times we want to bail out and just stray from the plans God has for us. But there's ultimate reward for those of us who keep our eyes on Him. And secondly, the second thought on this is He just wants us to get out of the boat. Some of us do get out of the boat and we get distracted, like I said, and we look away to keep our eyes off Jesus at the situation. But secondly, a lot of us are still in the boat. Here Jesus is walking on water after He's already done miracles in front of their eyes, and they know that He's the Son of God. But all He's asking for us is to get out of our comfort zone and to take that first step. Nobody on their deathbed ever said, "I wish I'd spent more time at work." People say things like, "I wish I had took that risk. I wish I had, went and done that job or that trip or that whatever it is they wish they had done, but they didn't do because they were always hesitant and afraid to get out of the boat." Well, I think as Christians, you can look at that, for life situations or whatever, but also just as Christians, God wants us spiritually to step out of the boat and get out of our comfort zone for Him. And I think that's where true life is, and I think that's where He wants us to find true life, is taking the risk for Him. So think about that this week. What risk are you taking? Are you staying focused on Jesus in your walk? Until then, thanks for watching. Have a great week.